Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has announced that Canada will be cutting back on the number of temporary foreign workers employers can hire for low-wage jobs. Now, this change is part of the government's effort to manage the rise in temporary immigration that has followed the pandemic. Additionally, there's also talk about potentially reducing the number of permanent residents Canada accepts. But according to local media, the federal government revealed 3 new updates to the temporary foreign worker program during the second day of the cabinet retreat in Halifax. Now, these changes, which are set to take effect on the 26th of September, come after similar adjustments made earlier this year in March as well as over the summer. Well, we have with us immigration expert Rohit Sharma at the moment. Thanks so much, Rohit, for joining us. Now, take us through how badly this is likely to impact Indians, or it's not likely to affect Indians seeking jobs in Canada at the moment.
Yeah, good morning and thank you very much, Rameshwar. This development, in fact, was coming, and it was not that it is just announced. In fact, strangely, like 2 years back, this ratio of, of 20%, it was there, then it was 10%, and now we have increased it to 20% again, 10% again to the total employment force. As regard Indians are concerned, temporary foreign worker, in fact, was making is one of the category that was making quite a quantum of immigration, because otherwise also the immigration programs to Canada are on the comprehensive ranking point system are pretty tough to crack. So people were getting opportunity from the employers there, and they were actually going through this route. So it is definitely an impact on the total number, because they have also reduced the duration of 2 years to 1 year of work visa. So it is too small a period, for a person to convert their status from a temporary foreign worker to a permanent resident of that particular country. So yes, people will start thinking about. But this is also happening, because unfortunately, what was happening is that the migrants who were landing there in Canada, the temporary foreign worker programs, they were also finding that employers were also abusing them from the perspective of giving them salaries on times and misusing their presence there as well. And then also so many consultants across India and across the world also, they have misused this policy of charging huge sum from the employees here and sending them from the perspective of permanent resident visa more than from the perspective of job. So many things were happening that has actually resulted to this cap on the employers from the low wage stream. And so this is how it is. This is how it is placed right now.
Right, but we are aware that this announcement comes after the unemployment rate in Canada was actually at a 30-month high of about 6.4%. But Rohit, like you crucially touched upon this, given the structural inequities between temporary foreign workers and employers and their insufficient access to justice and remedies, like you mentioned, non-payment of salaries on time, reports have highlighted how workers experience a wide range of abuses as well. So in that sense, is it really bad news for Indians seeking low-wage jobs?
In fact, on my honest acknowledgement, it's not that bad as like I will not, be critical of the Canadian government step on this, because the fact is that yes, this program was actually getting very abused because it's not just the employers, who were exploiting the situation of the workers there. The fact is that the people also, who were going from there, they were looking it from the perspective of gaining a permanent residency visa, right? More than just an employment. So they were landing there in Canada on these particular temporary jobs. And yes, then what happens, once you land up there, then you are totally to the mercy of the employer. Because if he just simply withdraw his offer, then you have no option but to come back. Now imagine you have landed in Canada and then you are coming back. Then you are neither here nor there.
Right.
So yes, and also from the perspective of with Canada, having being running through a process, where even the unemployment rate for the youth has increased there. The landed the locals there, were very happy with the Canadian government policy of encouraging so much of immigrants.
Right.
Elections are also coming up. So many things have actually resulted to this particular factor. But yes, I don't think it will rather help, to also curb the kind of, illegal migration that was happening across India also to Canada.
Well, as always, Rohit, thanks so much for joining us on the World 24/7.
Thank you very much.